Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of the Oracle of War. I am Johnny Gottsdice with Unplugged Games. We're glad you could be with us tonight as our intrepid adventurers continue their journey in the Eberron campaign setting as a salvage crew dealing with the dangers and depravities of the Mournland. For those of you that have just joined us, or this is your first episode, I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you and to introduce you to our cast. We have a great group of players here who I get to play with multiple times a week at Unplugged Games. But here they are, streaming for you to let you understand what we're all about here. On a side note, guys, I'd like to thank our friends at Sirenscape. The background music that you hear right now, the cool spaghetti western music, is brought to you by there. They provide great background music and sound effects that you guys will be able to hear throughout the game. And with that, I'd like to take a chance to let our cast introduce themselves. Let's start with Matt.
Hello, Internet. I'm Matt, sports fan, gamer dog owner, and D&D fan. And today I bring you Amarok. He is a refugee from Cyre, displaced after the Day of Mourning, human who was changed into a shifter because of the arcane magics that happened during the destruction of Cyre. And it kind of left him scarred and shamed, and he sort of started living through on the streets of the cities of Breland until he finally received a mysterious letter from an old rival friend and colleague, Kalli, which brought him to salvation, where he's been ever since.
Outstanding. And Sammy.
Hi, Sammy. I'm a happy house husband and father to 2 great boys. I'm a native Texan, a dog lover. I like a cold beer and a hot plate of food. I'm playing Bartleby, the Warforged fighter. He's a fallen Cyran soldier found by the Fiddle Gadget family and pieced back together. He is now an employee/exhibit at the Divina Museum in Sharn. And currently, he is on mission in Salvation attached to these fine folks.
Employee/exhibit. Boy, that's
yes.
just...
He walks around, interacts with the kids. It's a great time. Everybody loves it.
Fantastic. All right, and Ryan.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ryan. I am playing the albino Kenku Corvid-19. He is a grave cleric who went down this path that he's currently on after being freed by our benefactor in this campaign. Well, he can not come up with original words himself. He has to repeat things that he says because he's a Kenku, and that's just what a Kenku do.
That's what Kenku do. All right. Camberly.
Hey, I'm Cam. I also enjoy dogs. I have 2 of my own. One's a black lab puppy who's 92 pounds, and a rescue from Iran who used to be a street dog and is the sweetest girl. I play Noelia, and she's a Kalishtar warlock who followed the girl she was crushing on to salvation in hopes of, well, she really had nothing better to do, and Blue, the voice in her head, thought perhaps there might be something in the Mournland that he could use to help him on his own personal quests. Fun fact about Noelia today is that's not actually her real name. It's the only name she knows of. But she remembers her first memory as a child was of someone yelling out to her, Noelia. And that was her name from that point on.
I love it when I can learn things about my characters at the exact same time as the viewers watching. So this is fantastic. All right. And finally, Allie.
Hi, I'm Allie, and I am the oddball out here, I guess. I'm a cat lover. I have 2 kitty cats of my own. Don't boo my cats. Boo your dogs. Just kidding. I love your doggies. But yeah, I have 2 kitty cats. They're great. And I'm playing Winnie. Winnie Fiddle Gadget, who is one of the people that helped put Bartleby together with her father. and I am an artillerist artificer, so I have some really cool cannons that apparently I like to blow at my friends. Mostly.
If you would like to see Winnie Fiddlegadget blow up her friends, make sure you check out our YouTube channel at Unplugged Games with 3 for the last E. We'll put a link on, or actually, if you look down below you, right there, you can follow our YouTube channel. Get caught up on all the back episodes that get uploaded weekly. And you can watch last episode where Winnie decided to aim a little bit aggressively. It's okay. But, it's just a little aggressive in her aiming. All right, guys. And hey, I'm Johnny Guts Dice. I'm Johnny. I am the Dungeon Master and founder of Unplugged Games. I am a semi-retired dad of 3. All of my kids are old now and teenagers. Well, mostly teenagers and young adults. Semi-retired from fairly long career in the United States Army, and then a corporate suit and tie job that sucked the soul right out of me. About 9 months ago, I took the plunge and I left my job and I decided to become a full-time dungeon master. So this is what I do all the time, and giving the folks out there just a chance to see what Unplugged Games is all about. This is my shameless plug. Hey, do you want to play D&D? Do you want a dungeon master that does this full time and actually provides a really good session for everybody? Hey, come check us out at Unplugged Games. Join all of our games that we have. As a matter of fact, it's not just me, the dungeon masters. Allie, you can join one of her games as well. What do you know? And but guys, yes, please come join us, play with us, and have a good time. Enjoy diving into the world of these characters. Hey, I like dogs and cats, so this is me being completely neutral. I have both, so yeah.
Stop booing cats.
I'm not booing cats. I'm booing his Swiss nature.
All right, guys. So the good thing is that for those of you that have been following us since the very beginning, you know all of this. But I don't know. Hey, maybe let me get everybody caught up. What do you say? So our salvage crew had arrived in the small outpost town of Salvation, just on the edge of the ruins of the kingdom of Cyre. The Eberron campaign setting has been embroiled in a civil war that has lasted the last 100 years that sort of ended. The reason that it ended is that something crazy happened and the kingdom of Cyre vanished. A mystical cloud is now surrounding the borders of that kingdom. And now what is left of that is you have these salvage crews that go into what is called the Mournland or the Grey, and pilfer, steal, take things, turn around and sell them for a profit in a dangerous and harsh land. So when we last left our adventurers, they had gone after a salvage crew that they knew, and Kalli Alrun, who all of them have kind of a relationship with. You have Amarax. They were frenemies growing up, which is the greatest thing ever, is that Kalli was always just this much better at everything than Amarak was. Like, just that much better. Amarak has a shelves of second place trophies. God, that's so sad. Just second place medals, second place trophies. And this Kalli Alrun, always just a little bit better. Bartleby has found out that he and Kalli served together during the last war. She is always a tad bit confused by him, that she remembers him as Samu. And earlier in our adventure, Sammy was able to learn a little bit more about another person who remembers him during the war. Corvid-19 was actually rescued by Kalli, and Kalli helped him out of a kind of tight situation. Noelia, just crushing so hard on Kalli. And don't get me wrong, Kalli's the hotness. She knows it. She got it, and she knows it. And Noelia is just crushing hard all over it, but is just this twirling of the hair and things of that nature. And poor Winnie. Oh, God, it's so sad. But Kalli is her half-sister. Her father apparently liked the tall girls, too, and had several other children, or at least one that Winnie knows of right now, which has led to a little bit of tension about all of this. And so, guys, I will kind of read you as we kind of start getting ready to kind of go through here. So in recent times, you've made your home in Salvation, a newly built outpost on the border of the Mournland. You are a scavenger, bravely venturing out into the gray with your companions, searching for the abandoned treasures of Cyre. It is a risky undertaking, but the rewards can be fabulous. One of the most recent journey, you found a strange artifact called the Oracle of War, a large, beautifully stained wood chest set with cogs and gears. For a while, this device provided vital battlefield advice, but soon malfunctioned, revealing a mysterious verse from the Draconic Prophecy. When dark lanterns flicker in the light of the silver torch, the king in green rides north on a bolt of steel. Two nations prepare for war as all eyes turn to the sky, blue. It has since been repeating the words, third protocol activated. And as you had been sent out into the gray to rescue the Grey Dogs, while surrounded by undead in a cottage on the way back, those wily Grey Dogs, realizing that this Oracle of War that you all found together, technically, they have just as much right to this as you. They decided to pop smoke with technically you all fell through the hole in the floor, you all found the Oracle of War. One could argue that they are at least 50% owners of this thing. Look,
They stole it.
Would you like to argue with Blue?
Not especially, no. But yeah, so as you guys have, during the battle with the undead forces, the Grey Dogs took the Oracle of War and ran, leaving you to handle the challenge of the undead figures together. Once you guys had stopped the undead, you have begun heading back to Salvation, where you figure they are heading, because you did overhear a little bit of a conversation of that. Because it was spouting off pieces of the Draconic Prophecy, it must be super valuable. All right, guys. And as you begin heading back, so our characters did level up to level 4 now. As a reminder, guys, let's share with the folks at home all of the cool things you can do at level 4 now. Amarak, what's going on with Amarak?
Oh, I got a little bit of more HP, but really the exciting thing is now I'm meta magic adept with twin spell and distance spell as my meta magic.
Oh, I love it when D&D cheats, giving you 2 spells for the price of 1. This is how we ruin our dungeon master's good time. It's awesome. Bartleby, what's going on with Bartleby at 4? 4 is pretty big for a fighter, right?
It is. It was a pretty good level for me. We got the obligatory extra hit points. We rolled like crap, like Sammy do, so we ended up taking the average. We're sitting at 40, which is pretty good. That's 10 hit points level. That feels pretty good. The real shine on the apple, though, is instead of taking the points, we took a feat that gave us a point, because I'm a cheater that way. So we took the Piercer feat, let me put +1 on my strength, and it makes me much more effective with my spear. It allows me to reroll my damage, and anytime that I crit with my spear, I'm throwing 3d6 at it.
Outstanding. And boom! My friend, thank you for the subscriptions. For a lot of people, thank you very much, sir. All those gifts and everyone.
Gifting.
Boom is our hero. Boom is our hero for the night. Gifting, how many is that? 5 tier 1 subscriptions to everyone. Well done, sir. All right. And Corvid, what happened with Corvid at level 4?
Nothing too exciting for level 4 for a cleric. I get some more spells. I got some more hit points. I'm up to 35. But I got to choose between an ability score increase and a feat. So naturally, to make my DM's life more enjoyable, I took the observant feat. Which, while not only adding 1 to my wisdom, bringing it from 17 to 18, I can read a creature's mouth while it is speaking a language I understand. I can interpret exactly what it's saying. But more importantly, I get a +5 bonus to my passive perception and passive investigation scores, bringing them up to 21 and 15 respectively. 21's a lot, by the way, for those of you who don't know.
Yes, that means that every pretty much published document from Wizards of the Coast means that any secret door Corvid is just going to start squawking out. Now, yes, Polly, the only reason I make that face is because I did that to Allie in the game I get to be a player in. For those of you at home who want to really mess with your Dungeon Master, the Observant feat with Keen Mind... Oh my goodness. You know everything, and your Dungeon Master has to take all of your notes for you. Look at that face Allie's making. Everybody just look at it. Look at Allie's face and how angry it makes her.
Oh, your grapes are so sour. Why are your grapes so sour?
The grapes are so sour.
Because
Leopoldon,
I don't have a video to record with.
Leopoldon, welcome. Guys, our friend Leopoldon is fantastic. She is actually painting models of the cast. You should check out her stream as well.
I'll grab that link real quick.
Fantastic. Thanks, Corvid. I appreciate it. Thank you, Ryan. That's not Corvid. That's Ryan actually doing that. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Well, so here's the other cool thing, guys. So for those of you that have never played Oracle of War before, now that Kalli has betrayed you, in a way, one of the things that the players had the option of doing was writing a letter to Kalli to try to convince her. What have you done, Kalli? We're your friends. Why would you betray us like that? And most of my players, Winnie, who doesn't like her half-sister, and Bartleby, who's just a definite fiddle gadget, Corbin, who is just more concerned about things, and Amarak, who's like, fuck you, I'm second place all the time. Bullshit. But Noelia,
place with the Oracle of War.
Noelia came in clutch and wrote a letter to Kalli. Sent it to me, your Dungeon Master. And Noelia, can you tell me about the letter that you wrote?
Oh, sure. Well, Noelia can't actually write, but she can mimic things she sees in her head pretty well. She's a good drawer. So she asked Blue to help her with the words she wanted to say, and then wrote down exactly what the images that Blue gave her to make up the letter. And so she's pretty sure she knows exactly what it says. You know, that she understands it's just a big misunderstanding and that they were really trying to help them out and trying to keep the box safe. But it's okay now because it's safe, so she can bring it back.
Excellent. And what the letter really said was hate mail. That was basically threatening death and dismemberment, signed by Noelia with a big heart. And yeah. and with that, guys, as you guys, and that kind of gets us started. So you've been traveling for about a day and a half now. Leaving the location of the cottage, whereas you guys remember you reversed the necrotic spell that was going on, attracting undead, which in turn turned all of the undead away from the cottage, which gave you guys a beautiful window to kind of pass through and make your way towards salvation. As you are walking, you can see off in the distance the wall of the Mournland, just the large wall of screaming clouds and all of the weird things that happen to you guys as you pass through. So if you could, guys, I would love you as you pass through the Mournland wall to I think we have to roll some dice, maybe, because bad things happen when you come in and out of the Mournland, everyone, if we remember that correctly.
That would be a 13.
A
for me.
13. Hold on one second. Let me grab some stuff here. Amarak, you are fine, sir.
Yay.
Bartleby.
I rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7. I like it when you roll a 7, sir.
I don't like it when I roll.
I like it. I like it when you roll a 7. That's awesome. So let me double check here, because things happen.
Oh, I'm sure they do. Don't rust me, John.
I'm gonna rust you, sir. It's okay.
Don't rust me, John.
And maybe this is just because you had to deal with all those undead. And if you guys go back and watch episode 6 of Sammy tripping balls from Blommet, because Blommet, blood and vomit in a mixture, makes you loco, is what it does.
It was horrible.
Sammy, Bartleby, you can't shake the feeling that something is stalking you. All right.
I'm paranoid now with your stoner. Stoner.
Forever? Is that just a status effect?
No. They're watching you. But until your next long rest, you have advantage on initiative checks.
Hey, all right. One of them good ones, like the cockroach that keeps finding Noelia.
Yes, the cockroach. I'm going to give Noelia that cockroach because you've rolled it twice now. It's awesome. Corvid.
16.
16, you're fine. You're used to the screams and the violence of it all. Noelia.
11.
11, you're also good. Winnie.
I got a 14.
14, also good. Oh, Bartleby's the only one that did bad. And just, I'm going to get my sister.
I subscribe to It's Not the Gray. It is an after effect of the drugs. Just the effect the Gray has on the residual drugs in my body.
Yes. Outstanding, guys. All right. So, as you guys are coming out of the Mournland, and you see salvation in the distance. And let me give us our salvation music, because it's kind of fun. As you are walking, you see a couple of mounds sitting on the ground, and a couple of heads pop up. And you know what? It's like I planned this because you guys all said, we're all dog people. That's a thing. You see a pack of 7 death dogs sitting there looking at you.
I'm sorry, death dogs?
Yes, death dogs. For those of you unfamiliar with death dogs, they are... Let me see if I can find a little bit about death dogs for you. So these are medium monstrosities. They are neutral evil, in fact. And they have 2 heads.
Oh.
So there's a Doublemint twins of dogs.
They are the Doublemint twins of dogs. And, normally you see the heads kind of looking up, snapping at each other. And see what I'm doing? Wait. Oh, those are bunnies. These are bunnies. Hold on. Shadow puppet time. Everybody shadow puppet. Wait. Arf, arf. Arf, arf. And they do this to each other all the time. But yeah, you see a large pack of them just off to the side as you're walking by.
Should we try to slip past him?
Corvin's going to stealth behind Bartleby.
Fact.
I'd like stealth
14.
too.
Alright. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we might as well try to sneak past him. But I don't...
You can do it, buddy.
Hey.
Okay. Well, that's at disadvantage, so...
Oh,
you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And if you guys haven't noticed, they're watching you. So even as you're trying to sneak, the dogs are just...
Oh.
Never mind. I'm gonna-
And they look at
Cute
each
little
other.
head tilt.
They look... They both tilt their head. Like, why? Yes, I can't see you, but yes, guys. So you are able to kind of walk around them, but as you're walking, you notice that they all start to stand up, and they're following you at a distance.
Leave as fast as we can. Away from predatory animals.
All right, guys.
Make yourselves look bigger. That works, I've heard, with wildlife.
How
Are
far
you
behind are
freaking
they?
kidding me?
They're
You
staying.
get on Bartleby's shoulders.
They're
Corbin
staying.
poofs all of his feathers out.
Corbin
I
straight
guess
up
pick me
peacocks. Yes. They're about 200 They're about 200 feet behind you, Noelia. They're just kind of. They're stalking you. Is probably the best word I can use. They're just kind of. All right, let's see if these people die and we can eat them. That'd be cool.
I'm gonna turn around so that I'm like on Bartleby's back, so I can watch him, and I'm gonna keep my cannon like with me, and I'm gonna aim it at him in case they come near us.
Fair enough.
We could just take care of them.
I mean, let's just kill them. They haven't done anything yet. That's kind of mean.
And they're dogs.
Sure.
Ish.
Dogs.
Yeah, see what kind of dog lovers these guys actually are. They all talk that game, right? They all talk that game. We love dogs. Mm-hmm. About ready to kill them is what they're about to do.
Well, they're called death dogs for a reason.
They are called death. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's a
Yeah.
branding issue with the dogs themselves. They're not called like
Probably
Sparkies.
They can't help that they were named that. They didn't choose their name.
Fact, the
Let
dogs.
sleeping dogs lie.
Ooh.
They're not sleeping, Corvin.
Irrelevant.
All right, guys, and as you, yes, you guys can kind of move through. The dogs are just kind of. They don't get any closer to town. They stay about 200 yards from town. They've realized that that's the range of most bows, so and most cannons. Thus, they kind of hang out and wait back here. And you guys do see, again, the outpost of Salvation. A rough and tumble scavenger outpost at the edge of the Mournland. Chancers from across Corvair come here to get rich or die trying. You guys, since you've been here for a month or two now, you know that the population is around 400 folk, give or take. There is no central government in Salvation, everyone. It's a loose affiliation. Probably the people with the most power are your salvage brokers who purchase the salvage. They've been used. They have letters of marque granted by King Baraniel to plunder the ruins of Cyre, guaranteeing first refusal on their fines to the nobles of Brayland. To distance himself from the pillaging, King Baraniel allows Salvation to operate as independent territory on Brayland's border. The closest form of government is a warforged named Sheriff, who is in fact the Sheriff, who has a very fine hat, who Bartleby, I know, has been... I need a hat like this.
It's a real great hat.
It's a great hat. Very similar to the one that Ryan is wearing, but it just really paints the Warforged image. It's a fantastic hat. They were really hoping, if you guys check out episodes 3 and 4, you can learn that Bartleby really tried to find a hat at a store called High Fashion, and
I sure did.
just couldn't find one. Just not as good. So, as you guys are getting to the outskirts of town, just outside the gate, you see sitting on a large rucksack with pots and pans and spears and things hanging out of it. You guys see Kalli Alrun look up at you and sit there and kind of hang her head, but as if she's waiting for you to approach.
I take my cannon and I aim it at her stupid face.
She does have a stupid face.
Patience, Winifred, patience.
I mean, I
Let's
can
not
just burn it off.
Let's just not kill her immediately.
Patience, Winifred.
Corvin's going to go up to her.
If we kill her, we will not be able to find the Oracle of War.
And Kalli looks up at you all and goes, I'm glad to see you made it out okay.
Not really any thanks to you, though, is it, Kalli?
Yeah, you traitor. Some sister you are.
Behold the field in which I grow my fucks. Lay down legs upon it, and thou shalt see that it is barren. There's fucks.
I'll write that down.
You even made Corvin mad.
She looks at you, Corvid, and goes, I suppose I had that coming. I backed my crew's play, but it was a mistake. I'm glad to see that you made it out okay. Winnie, you see her fish in her jacket, and she's moving slowly. She's still watching the cannon that's up with you. And she pulls out a small pair of glasses. There are no arms on the glasses, just a little thing where they fit on the nose. And one of my trips through the gray made it so hard, and she pulls out a letter. Looks like it's been folded and unfolded hundreds of times. And she looks at you, Winnie, and said, before our father died, he sent me a letter asking me to look after you as best I could. I feel like I haven't done a good job, and I'm sorry.
I don't need you to look after me. I'm the big sister in my family. I look after my siblings, and I don't betray my little brothers and sisters.
And your words, Winnie, you see like this look of pain on her face. And she just, I'm sorry. And Samu, I had your back once before. And when you did what needed to, I'm sorry, Bartleby. There was a time when you did something that needed to be done, and I had your back. I hope you understand that I tried to make a decision in the moment, and perhaps I made the wrong one. And again, I am sorry.
Your decisions are incomprehensible to me. I've done my best to stay Winifred's hand, but she is quite angry. If you are truly one of Hector's children, you should take better care of your sister.
And she stands and she grabs your shoulder. She reaches over with her right hand and puts her right hand on your left shoulder. And Bartleby, without you realizing it, you raise your right hand and put it on her left shoulder.
Oh!
And it was a reflex. And your arm, you look at your arm real quick, like, and she smiles. And Corvid, she looks at you. And again, Corvid, I I made an investment in you long ago, and again, the situation itself was just beyond what I could rationally think about. I hope that perhaps the kindness I paid, the investment I made earlier, could have some weight in your forgiveness.
Nope. And you hear a bark in response there.
Ruff! Yep. And she looks at you like a little confused.
And he takes out his spell focus, which I can't remember if I've described it or not, but it's a porcelain cup that looks like it's been broken and filled with gold cracks. Or the cracks have been filled with gold, I should say. So it looks like it has gold cracks in it. And holds it out because it's what she gave to him on the day he was freed, and he says, "Are you useful?"
I can try to be.
That's all he's.
Excellent. Amarak, she looks at you and goes, "We've known each other for too long to let anything like this get between us, Amarak."
Well, what you did, what you pulled, put these people in danger. People I think of as friends now. And that...
Not before this, fuckers. Just so you know. He didn't like any of you before this. But now,
I mean, you find
you're
out
friends.
Don't blame
zombies
him.
in the cottage together, that bond.
That does a thing. When
Yeah.
somebody vomits blood on you together as a group.
Blommet brings us together,
I
everyone.
burned my way into your affections.
Yeah, except for the little one, maybe.
Hey!
It's hard to gain my trust. And when you break it, I don't tend to give it back. But I've known you long enough to know this isn't necessarily you. But if you do it again, I will personally hunt you down myself.
Fair. And finally, Noelia, she just looks at you and says, "I'm sorry."
I'm sorry too. And I'd like to cast Crown of Madness.
Oh my goodness, okay.
So she needs to make a wisdom save of 15.
Oh, she fails.
So she's now charmed by me for the duration. While
Got it.
charmed in this way, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on her head, and a madness glows in her eyes. The charmed target must make its action before moving on each of its turns. And I can tell her where she has to go. It usually would be to attack someone else, but there's no one here to attack. So I'm just going to send her away.
Oh my
and tell her to
goodness.
find Sprocket
Find Sprocket.
and Dervo.
Oh,
Are those their names?
yes.
Hawthorne is the other
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
She grabs her bag and she heads off into Salvation towards the market.
Well, we should follow her.
I'm
Following,
going to
right?
follow
Oh my gosh,
and
Noel, you're
assume everyone else. Now, Noelia's face is very stoic compared to normal. Her eyes are glowing a pale blue. There's kind of an air of static around her as she follows that's not quite what you're used to.
Corbett will look at her and says, "Well, it's not the worst stuff."
Are you alright? You don't seem like yourself right now.
We need to focus on what we're doing here. Follow Kalli.
Okay.
Very well.
And she begins to make her way through the town of Salvation, walking in just a beeline towards the salvage market. You guys see slants of gray light fall from the windows of the salvage market, Here, brokers do business from behind armored counters. As you enter, you see the Grey Dogs haggling with Irilyn Karnak over the value of the Oracle of War.
Alright, I'm gonna take my cannon, aim at him, and say, reach for the skies, fuckers.
My crossbow comes up to match her cannon, pointed at Sprocket, I guess, would be my target.
All right. The Grey Dogs look back, and they look at Kalli, and they say, Dervo looks up and goes, I thought we got rid of you. What are you doing back here, back with these pups? And Kalli's just standing there looking a tad bit confused and just, I had to come find you. And Sprocket and Hawthorne go, glad you didn't die. Sit back, we're just working out a deal.
Corvid interrupts and says, are you educated in the art of medicine? 'Cause you better well be.
Where is it?
As much as I'd love to keep this up, I just rolled a nat 1 for my concentration check, so it's gonna kill.
Damn.
Before I can make her attack anyone, it goes down.
Kalli shakes her head and just looks back at you all and goes, I was hoping to broker a deal that wouldn't lead to more bloodshed, but
It appears bloodshed is already on the menu.
Yeah, we found that together. You guys have no right to sell it.
And the other halfling looks over at you, Winnie, and goes,
Oh, come on.
oh, come on, bitch. Come on. She looks back at you like, what? You were too stupid? You decided that you wanted to stay and fight a bunch of undead. That was just stupid. Not when there's something this valuable on the table.
You can't be selling that.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't blast you with fire right now.
Because I'll shoot an arrow in your face.
Barnaby's shield comes
you
up to block the
try.
bottom half of Winifred.
Ha!
And Sprocket lowers his fucking sword like this, and now it's getting tense.
America
Shooting an arrow without any fingers.
put both his arms up. We don't need bloodshed, but we can discuss the Oracle ourselves together as a group that found it all together.
You see a Relin look up at you and go, oh, aren't you the butternut assholes?
What?
Butternut assholes.
I'm sorry, that's the name that I heard rumor of the new salvage crew that was making waves, was the butternut assholes.
I liked Butter Brigade, not assholes.
It's not a bad name though. It's kind of fun. It's kind of catchy.
I don't want to be butternut assholes.
It's kind of catchy.
Is this because you throw butter on everything?
It's a spell. Also great for, greasing you up sometimes when I don't have any oil.
You're using butter to grease
No!
Winifred!
You're not cheap to fix!
Kalli drops her pack, and actually, as all of this is going on, you see her move between Noelia. She moves between you and the Grey Dogs in more of a protective fashion.
I'll blast you too, girly.
Protective towards whom?
Noelia.
Yeah.
No, protective towards Noelia.
That actually times perfectly because Noelia has beat her wisdom save against Blue. And she's just kind of, wait, we're in town already? Kalli! Oh, it's so good to see you.
Stay behind me.
Did you get my letter?
Stay behind me. And with that, you see a Relin whisper something to the Grey Dogs. And they all nod their head, and they begin to spread out a tad bit. And if not all else, you see a Relin go, "Now let's not get stupid inside of the market. Isn't that right?" And you see another salvage crew stand up and begin to flank you.
Where's the sheriff?
"Oh, I will send a runner for him right away if you think that is necessary."
Or
That's
we
necessary.
can assess the new approaching group while leaving Winifred on her shot on the other Grey Dogs.
Okay.
He stole Blue's box. Of course it's necessary.
And
They sell our box. Who's Blue?
Yeah, I don't really know who Blue is, but
Right, our
Blue.
box. It's blue though, right? Like the color.
No, it's black.
kind of gold.
brown and gold would probably be a closer color combination that we'd be
That
talking
what
about.
you call it?
Oh, that's brown and gold. I thought this was blue. Weird.
Ah.
All right, what are you guys doing?
I still have my cannon aimed.
I am pinned on the front runner of the newly arrived crew that's trying to flank us.
Okay.
How many are in each crew? It's 3 Grey Dogs, and then the other crew is how many?
3 Grey Dogs and another 4 from this other salvage crew. And they are the
3
Ash
Grey
Hounds.
Dogs. Oh, real fucking original, guys.
Oh, you guys.
All
are,
right, Butternut Brigade, we're after you now.
Butter! Just butter! Where are you getting this nut from?
How far away is the box?
Giggity.
The box is on the table in front of a Relin.
All right, well,
Within 30 feet?
You're about 50 feet away, because right as you walked in, she has the location that's kind of tucked back. People have to walk by everyone else before they get to a Relin.
Okay.
You guys look over and you see Bellalore and her daughter kind of like, oh, if anything, there is as the music begins to become more tense.
Invoking Grateful Goblin.
Which one of them is which, John?
What's that?
I said, which one of them is which?
You
Oh,
racist.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Allie. I was like, what the fuck is Sammy talking about? That's right, Sammy thinks all goblins look alike. And even though they do, you're not supposed to say that out loud. It's just not okay.
Rude.
It's just rude. All right, guys.
Wait, Corvid says in Bellalore's voice, I can't remember what she said, so I'm gonna wing it here.
Oh, shit. Make it up as we go along.
Yep. I'm invoking her gratefulness that she gave to us when we rescued her daughter. I owe you much for saving my daughter. Thank you for bringing her back to me.
He's paraphrasing.
Yes, and
Yeah.
they begin to kind of duck down behind the counter as if you see everyone like, shit's about to get real in here.
All right, now
Oh,
if
you
we
silly
only had a dragon on our side, a teeny tiny one.
Nimbo.
Nimble has to be able to hear us, and he's in the Mournland.
That's the problem.
Yeah. He doesn't want to leave his forest.
He's got his stuff. It's his cave, and this is my stuff. Behold, my stuff.
I'd like to move forward about 20 feet.
Okay. Yeah.
Really, just see if it...
It's getting tense. Noelle, as you're walking up, it's like grips are getting tightened, bows being drawn.
Corvid will fling back the one hip side of his duster to reveal his crossbow, and he will twiddle his fingers near it Like he's getting ready to draw on fire.
And I'd like to Misty Step to the box.
Ah!
Oh god.
All right, guys, and here's what I need with the Misty Step as all of a sudden Noelia disappears and reappears right by the box, surrounded by on the backside of the Grey Dogs, and Arellin looking a little bit startled, like, whoop. And I need initiative.
Noelia,
You got
run!
advantage, Bartleby.
I just checked that against my brain. I found it right there on the top.
It's going to be a 12 for me.
21 for Bart.
19 for Corvid.
21 for me too.
22.
Oh, always got to be the one that just decides
Little
to.
green mushroom.
gotta hide
One up
that.
everybody.
I'm quick. Hang on.
Hey, Noelia, what's your dex from time to
3.
Maybe I should have taken crossbow X.
maybe.
That's my first one of the game, guys.
We just need all of them to be ones, John. I'll just roll ones all the time. Let's go.
That's an exorbitant amount of 3s too. So, all right, guys, hold on. Let's do. We need some battle music. All right, so that will be Winnie. Winnie, you have Dervo, Nella, Sprocket, and 4 veterans.
Noelia's on the back side of him, right?
Yes.
Okay. How far away are they from me?
Now they're about 50 feet from you.
50. Hang on a second. Hang on, I'm moving this really quick. Where is it? Sorry. There it is. Okay, you can't quite get there, so I'm gonna say, alright, little chicken, time to get moving. I'm gonna sit him on the ground, and he's gonna start clucking and walking his 15 feet forward.
Little chicken. All right.
That's my bonus action. For my action, well, I'd like to cast Grease on the Grey Dogs.
So here's the deal. If you cast Grease on the Grey Dogs, Noelia is right in that area.
Could I? So it's 10 feet. Could I cast it where it ends, like the last of the footage end before her?
Probably not. She's right in the middle of them.
Friendly fire now.
All right. Well,
You
then
go
I'll
after
just...
the veterans.
Sure. I'll send. I don't know. I'm sure there's like a crate or something nearby, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna launch a catapult at one of the veterans.
Okay.
So he needs to make a dex save of 15.
They make it.
Oh well. Good for them. Still gonna take damage.
Womp womp.
18. So half.
Okay.
And I would like to squeeze in behind Bartleby.
I think you're on my shoulder right now, bud.
Oh, am I?
I believe so. I never put
Yay!
you down.
I stay here. No.
You are mounted, dude.
Ha!
You should become. You should get the feet mounted combat.
Don't you tip
Between
me.
Bartleby, what's your dex?
Less than hers. you won that? I asked.
No, well, what's your dex, just so I know?
15.
Mine's 16.
Fantastic. All right, Noelia.
Who's closest to the box?
That would be Sprocket.
All right, I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on Sprocket.
Aww.
So I'm going to whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of my choice can hear, racking with terrible pain. They must make a wisdom save of 15 and take 6.
You punk.
Hey, well, they're going to take half a... Wait, do they take... They take half as much damage.
Okay.
So it's 10 and 5 is 15.
So half of that?
They'll take 7. Yeah, they'll take 7.
I will take 7. My God, my monsters are doing good, yo!
Don't like it.
All right, Bartleby. Oh, I'm sorry, no, anything else?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, so my crossbow tracks from the crate into the guy that got hit with the crate, and we launch a crossbow bolt into his knee.
All right, this is the veteran, right, that the catapult hit?
Yes.
Got it.
Yes, sir. You almost got a yes, ma'am, but you're not a lady.
I appreciate
we
that.
Plus 4 to that is 17.
17 hits!
Well, he's going to take D8 points of damage. Oh. He's going to take 3 points of damage to the knee.
Oh, hold on. I got something for you, buddy. That's... He was an adventurer until he took that arrow to the knee.
It's a bolt, sir. I shoot a crossbow.
All right. And yeah, let's see. That would be... So that was that. That was that. Corvid. Corvid, do this. Do this with your microphone.
Oh, there! Hey, look at me.
There you go.
So I'm going to cast a bonus action, spiritual weapon, and send my spiritual Sith towards the guy who used to be an adventurer until he took that arrow to the knee.
Got it. So we got a spiritual weapon.
This dogpile on this dude.
Yeah.
This poor guy. This poor guy.
And there's my spiritual weapon gets a natural 1, so it just sort of sails overhead.
Spooky spine!
Rubbing my eyes out.
Did anyone see that?
Aim.
Did anyone see the size of that chicken that just came over my head?
And while he's distracted doing that, I'm going to draw my crossbow from my
Yes.
hip and fire at him. And I'm going to get a 26.
That's going to hit.
You.
Pew pew. For 11 damage.
Nice. Yeah, he's not doing too hot right now. It's all right. Well, he's a big dude.
And
He's a big dude.
I'm going to take position within, not within 5 feet, but within 10 feet of Bartleby.
All right. Yeah, you guys are kind of all clustered by the entrance. All right. And, okay. Finally, monster gets a turn. And that will be Sprocket. Sprocket's going to turn around. And Sprocket is going to try to hit Noelia because you're right there. And you just tried to hurt his brain. That was cool.
Don't you mean his processing software?
No, he's got a brain. You can. The Fiddle Gadgets just don't like to admit that Warforged are living sentient beings.
Hey,
A little bit.
Bartleby's
No,
living.
My brain is just different.
His is just a little messed up.
he's just a little messed up. It's okay.
Johnny, you make me nervous.
He's reading
Yeah.
very intently.
I
Like,
know, it's scaring me.
did a good thing happen? Am I hopeful?
Don't think so.
Oh, he's rolling dice. Something bad happened. Something bad happened.
Yeah, that's
I don't think Noelia is going to be standing here in a second.
Is it a 20 and an 18?
that would be a 20 and an 18, sir.
Man, oh man.
You get out of here with that
Roll
nonsense.
work,
Johnny.
Johnny. What are you doing tonight, man? Come on.
This is bullshit.
We're the heroes here.
Noelia, you take 13 points of damage from 2 strikes.
That all.
Jesus.
She's
And
a fucking
Froggy.
firecracker.
this veteran,
Not
the
good.
one that's just been like having a bad time with you all, charges over. And I believe that would be Amarak that is closest, who hasn't kind of consolidated yet. And the veteran is...
What's his name, Johnny? Where's he from?
What's that? This is Michael. Michael actually is near the... Actually grew up on the southern edge of the jungles of Corvair. Did okay in school, but realized that he just wanted to see more of the world, and then just came to kind of salvation. And then he fell into these guys. And these guys are the Ash Hounds. And they thought that was a pretty cool fucking name, because they were like hounds of ash. And
Ash Hounds.
Ash
more like
Hounds.
I
Ash
heard about the
Holes.
Grey Dogs. They're super original.
super original. Amarak, what's your AC, buddy?
18.
18.
Currently.
All right, that would be 1 hit with a long sword for a whopping total of 10 points of damage.
Oh,
Slashing damage, as it were.
Okay.
And now it is Amarak's turn.
Awesome. Taking that hit. But not immediately retaliating. Instead, he is going to... How far away is Noelia right now?
Noelia is about, technically, probably 55, 60 feet away from you.
So I can't hit her with it. So I'm going to cast Bless at 2nd level. Hashtag blessed, everybody.
Hashtag blessed. Hashtag blessed.
yes.
On myself and Winnie and
Yeah.
Audible and Corbin.
Okay.
I'm blessed.
And what does bless do, Matt? Or just to make sure?
Bless will give everybody a D4 to add to their attack rolls and saving throws.
Very
This
good.
little guy that you don't want to step on.
For he is sharp.
For he is sharp and painful, and cares not for your bare feet.
And for a bonus action, he is going to shift into his shifter form, which, you know, gives him all sorts of wolfy-looking bits, or bear-looking bits, I guess. And he gets 8 temporary HP and +1 to his AC.
Outstanding.
And that will be it for now. He'll kind of turn to face the guy who hit him.
All right, another veteran runs up and can get to you, Amarak. And just so you can... Yay!
Yeah.
That happens.
Johnny,
And he hits
Ah.
that's more like it.
he hits his friend for 7. So that was cool.
Is that the one who took the arrow in the knee?
Yes, that poor guy. Michael.
How's
No,
that
it's
guy
Michael.
not dead
His
yet?
name is Michael,
Michael.
sir.
The guy who took the arrow.
He took the arrow to the
Now,
knee,
man.
and he's just got hit by his friend. He looks at him like, bro, we talked about this. And then the other one misses you as well. Kalli is going to charge and dash
There you
and try to basically get in between Noelia and Sprocket.
Ooh.
And a veteran is going to... This guy's not going to make it. This guy's not going to make it. Actually, even better. Here we go. Let's see. Bartleby, you got 2 heavy crossbow shots coming at you.
Oh.
Hey man, I'm doing great.
One of the heavy crossbows hit you. What's your
that's
AC again?
unfortunate.
Just to make sure.
19, unless I've been touched by my friend.
All right. No, that is enough to hit you for a whopping 9 points of piercing damage.
I can take 9 for you, buddy.
Those are those guys. And we are back. We are in round 2, guys. 6 seconds have passed. Winnie.
Okay. So my cannon went up 15 feet. Can he close the gap to go help Amarak out?
Well, yeah. So he was kind of walking forward. He just kind of turns around and he can go help Amarak.
Okay. So I want him to stand next to Amarak so that he doesn't blast him.
Got it.
Yes!
He's gonna like puff up and then he's gonna open up his little chicken beak and go make a chicken noise. I don't know. Fire comes out.
Ah!
Fire chicken.
Fire chicken, go!
Fire chicken.
Flames of justice.
Okay, so I got him. It's a 15-foot code. They need to make a dex save.
What is your dex save?
It's a 15.
15.
Yes.
One of them made it, and another. Oh, there it is. Because I love you guys. Because I love you guys.
And
Is
guess
that number
what?
3 tonight?
I rolled max damage, so I take 16 points of fire damage.
16. All right, Michael takes 16 points of damage. Poor Michael. I want you all to remember.
Okay.
I want everyone at home and watching the stream right now, and my players to remember Michael. That he had dreams of being an adventurer.
Did he die?
No, not yet, but he is not having a good day. He is just
that's
really
fine,
not having a good day.
I'm gonna whip out my crossbow and aim it at Michael's head.
Okay.
And I'm blessed, right?
That's
right?
fine,
That's
yeah.
Thank you.
She's living her blessed life.
I rolled a natural 20.
Nice.
So that's
Executed
double the
poor
dice.
Michael.
1 extra damage dice, thanks.
Don't you mess with my cleric. That's 16 points.
Yeah, I see Michael go, I had dreams and aspirations, and falls down, dead.
One's up for Michael.
And I guess I'll hold my movement since I'm on Bartleby, so that way if he moves, it'll use my movement too.
Everyone around here ends up dead eventually.
That's my turn.
All right. And Noelia.
She's going to Eldritch Blast Sprocket.
Okay.
Go back to the good old
Go.
tried and true. It's a 14 plus 7, so 21.
21 hits.
I will take it. And it's only 9 damage.
All right. Okay, and that would be Bartleby.
So, none of them have, like, encroached on my 5-foot space, right?
No, sir. They
still
were
gonna be
around
giving us some
Amarak.
space?
Well, there's one dead, one near Amarak, and 2 shooting crossbow bolts at you guys.
Well, let's try and pick off one of them crossbow guys, man. I don't like the way he's shooting at me.
Okay.
We fire our crossbow at him. Oof, that's not good. Plus 4 is 14. Does it hit that gentleman? I didn't think it did. I thought I missed. Like, man, what a bummer. Alas, I have nothing else, sir. We're
Okay.
holding position, defending Winifred if anything tries to attack her with my reaction.
Sprocket is going to swing at Kalli. And Sprocket hits Kalli one time.
You hear a little guilty, yeah, from Winnie. Hit her.
Sad. Okay.
That's pretty dope.
Makes me so sad. Makes me so sad that I'm like, she apologized. She was just back in her crew's play, and she thought better of it. She thought better of it.
Yeah, and you know who protected me? Bartleby, not my sister.
Fair enough. Fair enough. She has
She's
some shit to
busy
be-
He's busy saving Noelia over there. That's what she's doing.
All right.
Just as soon as I was done tripping.
So that was Bartleby. Corbid.
All right. So Sprocket has I'm gonna see if I can't aim better with my spiritual weapon here. Not very. A 10,
So your spiritual weapon, the two guys left away from your spiritual weapon. So you're probably the closest thing to your spiritual weapon are the two guys firing the crossbow bolts.
Is Sprocket within 60 feet?
Yes.
Then I can move it that close to him. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm missing anyways because I only rolled a 10.
Yes.
And
Did you
but
roll your
I'm going
D4?
to make this big metal moron hear
you
some
roll your-
bells.
Did you roll your D4 for that hit?
Oh no, I didn't.
Because hashtag blessed.
Because you were
Blessed.
Hashtag blessed. That's gonna make the 10 a 13.
Still misses.
Boo.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
14.
but-
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, yeah. So, but then my action is going to be making that metal man hear some bells
Uh-oh.
with "Toll the Dead."
That's a good way to get to him.
He makes
To
it.
be
What a jerk.
damn.
Sorry.
Well, I don't need to roll shit then.
Yeah, he made it.
And that's it for me.
All right, so that was so good. Michael died, so we'll get rid of
Yep.
Michael. Poor Michael.
Bye, Michael. Rip.
Bye, Michael. Rip, Michael. Hashtag rip. Amarak.
A sheet there.
Alrighty. Well, he's going to turn on the guy who's facing him. Kind of glare at him a little bit and just hit him with a mace.
Okay.
Because, it's always fun. Nope. There's
What-
that.
what
Not a
did
nat
you-
one, but a 2.
Oh, it's close. He's
Yeah.
close. He's close.
Missed it by that much.
But then he is bonus action casting his own spiritual weapon. Because we might as well just fill the battlefield with as many things
So
as
many
possible.
spiritual weapons.
And he will cast that thing on the other side of you and swing at him. With that.
Okay.
So, hey, the spiritual weapon is much better. That would be a dirty 20. I
Dirty
hope that
20
hits.
hits.
Okay. And that is 7 points of force damage, I do believe.
Outstanding. All right, Amarak. This veteran swinging at you with his longsword. Amarak hits you one time. Just once. But we'll be hitting you for a dice. 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Ow. Okay.
That's interesting. All right, and I completely forgot to do this. Nella is going to turn around, and Nella is going to move. Actually, just because I've been wanting to do this for a while, Nella's going to move up a little bit, and she is going to take a crossbow shot at Winnie.
Disadvantage,
Bring it.
please.
Ooh, good call, Bartleby. Good call, Bartleby, because otherwise, yeah, that was about to hit Winnie. But it misses,
I got you, Winnie.
and
Winifred, track that halfling bitch.
my track that bitch. My two veterans are going to shoot at Bartleby again, or actually, one shooting at Bartleby and one shooting at Corbid. Plus 3. Corbid, 16.
No. No, I got an
Bartleby,
AC.
17.
19.
Oh, Missies. And Dervo is going all ham, and Dervo is charging across. Is not going to get there, though.
He's got stumpy little dwarf legs.
He's got stumped in the dwarf leg. And
I'm quite angry at you!
I'm quite angry, and I'm running up at you, and I'm going to fight you.
anyone fallen from the grease spell yet?
I didn't cast it.
She didn't cast it because she
hit
was going to get
Noelia.
Noelia.
Veterans.
Yeah,
I didn't
so
want
she
to make
catapulted
life
the guy
harder
instead.
for her.
All right, and after these guys shoot, they are going to move up as you guys as well, because that makes sense. And we're back at the top of... We're around 3. Winnie.
Alright, so the cannon's gonna keep helping out Amarak and blast that guy again. So dex save from him. As it goes again. I need chicken noises, Johnny.
Caca!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me... thankfully, our friends at Sirenscape have a great library of sound effects
do.
that you can get to here, and...
That's where you can find Constance the goose.
hold on, I got you. Let me see here. Here you go.
Yeah! Great. Alright, that's 13 points of fire damage.
Yes, he takes 13 points of damage.
Nice. And so she shot me, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
And she's just like, come at me, sister. Come on at me. What you got?
I love my crossbow again, and I aim at her, and I was like, I got your number now, bitch. And I'm blessed, right? Still, that's still a thing. Oh, that's really good. So with the bless, that's a dirty 20.
That hits.
10 points of piercing.
Ooh, she didn't like that very much. All right. And Noelia.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast Sprocket again.
Okay.
It's at 18.
18 hits.
Okay. And 7 plus 5 is 12 damage.
Ooh, nice. Sprocket is not looking good. He is
Kill him,
not.
Noelia.
All right.
That's the plan.
Bartleby.
Alright, so Bartleby watches Winifred take her shot at the halfling bitch, turns, rotates his arm into the exact same shot at that halfling bitch.
I don't know why she's a halfling bitch. Why is she a half... Oh, God.
Because she attacked my Winifred.
Yeah, it's her best friend.
It's my friend.
16 plus 4 is the dirtiest of 20s.
The dirtiest of 20s still hits.
Sammy,
I
and we
love
got
it
the
when I
same
hear
roll.
With a
Best.
7 plus stats is 9 piercing damage I'll have her take.
She will take the 9 piercing damage.
I will action surge, sir. I'd like to swing again, but I can't swing my crossbow because it's got the loading property.
Uh-huh.
So what old Bart's gonna do instead is he'd like to engage your old boy Dwarvo Tellus. How about that? How far away is he?
Dwarvo's about 25 feet away from you, buddy.
Tight. Winifred, hold on. We run up to engage Dwarvo Tellus.
Okay.
And we unsling spear. Our mobile turret goes to fight old Dwarvo. And we're gonna roll 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 to hit that
Hits.
gentleman. Twite. So twite.
The toit is
And
the
we're gonna
toits.
do 5, 6, 7 damage. 8 damage to him.
Okay.
With my spear.
Got it.
And save my reaction to assist Winnie if someone tries to hurt her.
Fantastic. Corvid.
Well, let's see if we can't free Noelia up here by helping her take out the big Warforged. They're gonna swing again with the spiritual weapon. Hopefully this time it does something more than just sit there. So 21 plus the D4 would be
That'll hit.
25.
That
to hit.
hits.
All right. Spiritual weapon slices it for 8 damage.
It's still up.
And then I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at it.
Okay.
Uh, 15 plus a D4, 16.
16 hits just.
And that's going to be for 10 damage.
And you guys see Sprocket go down.
Yes.
All right.
Is he a similar model?
And then I'll give Noelia a thumbs up. Well, with my non-crossbow hand there. And that's all I'm doing.
Outstanding. And Sprocket is now dead. We don't worry about Sprocket.
Did you just have a sound effect for a powering down there? I wasn't the only one who heard that, right? I heard a boo.
Sorry.
Wait, didn't Sprocket have a hat?
No.
Oh, boo. I tried, Bartleby.
I was like, no, he didn't. Sprocket didn't have a hat.
Make a hat out of his head.
Only certain people get hats in my world.
I'm just envisioning the Office Space movie where they're just beating the crap out of the printer.
Yes. Amarak.
He's not an object.
Is now. Well, I'll just continue to hit this dude right in front of me.
Yep.
Nice. Because that's fun. Hey, that's much better. That is 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Ooh. Oh, no. That was more exciting than I thought it was. Or less exciting. That is 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Got it.
And I'll just hit him again with my spiritual weapon to get rid of him, hopefully. Nope. That's a 2 again.
Okay, yes, a 2, guys, just write this down. A 2 misses. It's okay. We just
Does
You
it-
got the
Okay,
best
I'll-
spiritual weapons ever, am I
a
right?
2 misses.
Are
All
you
right.
sure though? Can we double check that?
I can hold on.
No,
let me
I
pull
already
up.
wrote it down.
Let me pull up its stats real quick, and yeah, 2 just misses. All right. So that veteran on Amarak swings twice with his longsword at you. That would be 1 hit. 10 points of slashing. Amarak.
Beep. We're doing okay still.
Kalli
Okay.
looks back at you, Noelia, and says, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, fine.
And she charges out after Dervo. And
Uh-oh.
Keely, the one veteran is going to come around the back of Bartleby. Or actually, sorry, hold on. Nella is first. Nella comes charging in with 2 daggers, leaping through the air to fight Winnie, to fight you.
I'm up high, you stealing.
She's jumping! She's jumping through the air!
Disadvantage. Right, Bartleby?
Yeah, the shield comes around to block.
Winnie, what's your AC?
This is 17.
Did the shield get in the way? That's the
Oh.
worst news.
She stabs you with daggers!
Shield! Oh, wait, no. Never mind. That's a waste. It only gives me +5. It would only give me a 22. So never mind.
Wait, are you shielding?
Well, I assume she has a high dex if she's a rogue, right?
Well, yeah, but do you want to shield? Do you want to burn one of your resources on this?
No.
Do you think she's 5 points good a rogue?
Are you
like
sure?
the meta pigeon flew away.
Oh.
Winnie, you take 7 points of piercing damage as a dagger
Ow.
just like chunks into your leg.
Ouch. Why are my hit points wrong?
And now one of the ones is going to come and flank Bartleby.
Yeah, they got to be fighting on top of Bartleby right now. The 2 of them.
Bartleby, that's 2 hits, sir. One of them was a crit.
I don't much appreciate you or care for the cut of your jib, sir.
I know.
It's okay.
And I appreciate you saying it out loud, though. Let everyone watching know.
Just let them know that you're just mean, hurtful.
23
Violent.
points of damage.
Fuck's sake, John!
Holy shit.
I know. You okay?
I am operational.
The other one is continuing running north, and will be able to get to Corvid this time around, swinging his sword twice at Corvid. Hold on, that was a... I like to do this.
Pair ones there, Johnny?
No, that's a 3 and a 2.
Well, that's not
Out!
the worst.
Come here,
Corey just
bird!
watches the guy run by him.
Come here, bird! Bird! Yeah, he's swinging it wildly. And Dervo taking 2 swings at Bartleby.
He sure is.
Oh, damn it, with advantage and misses, stupid Dervo. Kill this dwarf, I don't even like him. And we're back. Guys, round 4.
Super glad.
Winnie.
I'm
Sorry.
super glad he missed.
So there's still a dude on Amaranth? He's still fighting that guy?
Yes, Amarak is still fighting the dude. Amarak's got a dude on him.
The dude'll do.
Oh.
Make your deck save.
Half damage, yo!
I rolled 11, fire. And when he gets aggravated, because people are hurting Bartleby, and then that stupid stab me. So when he's going to put on her goggles, and these, like, all of her blonde hair starts to poof up as electricity forms around her.
Nice.
I'm gonna send out a thunder wave from me.
Okay.
So, it's a 15-foot cube originating from me, and of course, it'll center on me so it won't get Bartleby since we're technically connected.
We're best friends, Josh.
We're connected! I'm in his space! So it has to push away.
We are one.
No,
I mean, he's in my space.
I'm
We're sharing
gonna...
the same square.
Hold on, I'm gonna just look at the folks viewing. Now I'm gonna sit there and go, the magic even if so, let's imagine you're sitting on top of Bartleby or sitting even in the same space. The magic does not emanate from the square. The magic emanates from you. Hence,
This is sweeps out. So I don't think it would
So
hit
to go
it.
down.
it sweeps out from you, though.
Oh gosh.
So
No.
Get over
Shit.
my head.
I'm just saying, and if it would make it I imagine it comes out in all directions. Prove me wrong. Give me a better
That would've
argument than
been
that.
So good.
But I don't want. What my argument is, I don't want to hit Bartleby. That's not a good argument. Look at Polly. look at your face. That rule of cool. Yeah, but that's also physics. Physics.
At the
John's
very
saying
least,
physics are
it
cool.
pushes me to the ground.
I mean, it's a con save. You're a fighter. You should pass it.
I just want.
I
I just
trust
want.
your dice.
No, I just
I
want
don't
my.
trust your dice.
I just want my players to kill each other. That's really all it is.
I don't trust your
Can't go a
dice.
session
Not a bad
without
save.
having
I can
friendly
make a
fire.
con save.
All right, so let me roll a couple con saves here because here's the problem. So we've got Kalli, who's going to have to make a con save.
Yeah, I don't care about her.
She fails.
Cool.
Friendly fire time.
You
Yay.
have Dervo. Dervo, what's my DC?
It's a 15 Constitution.
Dervo fails.
Wait, how far out does this go? Because I'm 10 feet away from Bartleby.
15.
Well, it looks like I'm making a save here, too.
It's a 15-foot square, so it's like
Yeah.
5 feet in
Yeah,
all
it's
directions.
5 feet around it, so you're okay.
Yeah, it's just 5 feet out. That's why I was
Molly
like, if we're
took that
sharing the same 5-foot square, like, why would it hit him?
Because it emanates from you, not your square. It doesn't sit
I
around
know.
your square. It emanates around you.
Yeah, Polly, add just one
Wait,
friendly
oh,
fire.
well, you can't. Never mind.
Um,
Wait, could I use my movement to jump down? And
yes,
then do it?
but yes, if you move, if
Because I
you,
can share a square with my comrades because I'm small.
yes, but it's still going to
So to pull
emanate.
my legs out, not my neck.
Oh, well, never mind. I'll just stay where I am. You'll be all right, bud. You'll be right.
You'll be fine, buddy.
I'll be fine.
The veteran fails. And how much damage was that?
So it's 11 points of a thunder damage, and on a fail, they're pushed 10 feet away.
Got it. All right, so 26. 10 feet away, this way.
Yep.
Kalli goes this way. Dervo goes this way.
Sammy, I don't like your face.
Sammy, what'd you roll, buddy?
I've not rolled yet. Does bless affect this, or that's just attacks, right?
That's the saving throw.
It's a saving throw too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
you
get
can be blessed.
A D4 on saving throw. Yep.
Well, the blessed die was a 1, and the D20 was a 13 for a total of 18 for the save.
Ah, yes, he
18
saves.
saves.
He takes half and he's not pushed.
I take half?
Yes.
Yeah. No, you're not
5
pushed.
whole damage I'll take.
Okay.
So if he would have failed, would he have been driven into the ground because she's on top of him?
No, I would have just said, like, he still pushes in a general rough direction.
She's sitting on my left shoulder, so I shove to the right.
Right. And then Winnie would need to
Then
make a
she
dex
falls
save
6
to
feet
make
out of
sure,
the air.
yes, to make sure that she doesn't fall off you as you get pushed. All right. So, with that, Winnie, yes, you've done some damage. Anything else?
No, I just wanted to get them away.
Got it. Noelia.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast Dervo
Oh,
while they're distracted.
got it.
I don't know. It's a +7, so 16. No, wait. Nope, I lie. That's the other way. The line's on the other side. It's a 13.
Okay, 13 misses. All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay. And that was Noelia. Bartleby.
Boy, I'm in deep shit. I guess we're gonna keep attacking Tellus. Bonus action definitely has to be second wind protocol, so that's going off as well.
Okay.
They're 24 to hit old Tellus there.
Okay, so you're going to have to move to get to Dervo because he got pushed 10 feet back, buddy.
Oh, he did. I forgot about that. I'm
Yeah.
less tight spot than I thought then.
Yeah, that's why I tried to get him off you.
That was actually pretty fucking useful. Let's bring up the crossbow then. Let's do that instead and hit Dwervo Tellus. The same attack rolls, 24. I just haven't rolled damage yet.
Okay, so roll your damage.
Sure, absolutely. I like that one. 7 plus 2 is 9 piercing damage for old Dwervo Tellus.
Okay.
Bonus Accione, Sammy's gonna heal. Oh. 5 whole hit points.
Yay! You got back the Thunder Wave.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh.
Bartleby is haggard, for those that are not keeping track.
Oh, okay, I got you.
All right. And that would be Corvid.
You're not going to be haggard for too much longer, friend. I'm going to walk up to you, and I'm going to cast...
If you walk up to him, you're going to pass the guys that got pushed back unless you kind of loop around.
Well, screw that then. I'm going to not do that. Sorry, buddy.
That's I'm still standing.
Well, who's right next to me? Of
Amarak. Amarak is the closest one next to you.
No. I mean, of the bad
Enemies.
guys.
Well, there's a guy fighting Amarak, and there's a guy that got pushed 10 feet towards you, so he's about 10 feet away from you. 5 or 10 feet away from you.
Oh, well, I don't need to worry about him. I'm going to send the spiritual weapon against the one fighting Amarak then.
Okay, your spiritual weapon is down 60 feet away from you.
I'm going to start moving it towards me. I don't think it can make it this far.
It can
And
go
then I
20
will-
feet per turn, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
it's there.
and then I'm going to take
It's
a
fine.
shot at the guy on Amarak.
Okay.
Sorry, I played clearance.
14 plus the D4 roll, so 16.
A 16 on the veteran misses.
That's unfortunate. I guess that's everything I get to do.
All right. And Amarak.
All right, taking a gander at this. All right, yep, I'm going to spend 1 sorcery point here. Ignore that roll because I tapped the wrong button. 1 sorcery point here to twin spell a healing word bonus action to Bartleby and Noelia.
Love it.
Got it.
So that's 1d4 plus 4. So that is 8 points of healing. It's not beautiful, but it's something.
No, that's awesome. That's fucking so good.
All
that
right,
tastes like
and
chocolate.
then he's just going to spin his mace around and just slam it into the guy's face in front of him.
Got it.
If he didn't die. That's also 12 to hit, which I don't
he's no it misses. It misses.
We be dodging each other.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Oh.
That will be it.
Veteran swinging its longsword at you, Amarak. Missing twice. Kalli is not feeling good, but she is going to she got pushed back right next to Dervo, so she's just going to come to the side here. Swing at Dervo. Hits Dervo for 6 points of damage. Dervo's not looking good. He is gasping for air. Bleeding profusely from places. And
Should not have stolen our box.
Nella runs up again with leaping into the air again to fight Winnie.
So much.
Winnie, disadvantage still from the shield, Bartleby?
Yes, sir. She's still on my shoulder.
She
That
misses
is-
you. She clanks off your shield
there.
and ninja rolls down.
Winifred, pin her down.
And this guy
Try
is
it.
going to turn back up here, charging into Bartleby. Missing Bartleby twice.
Love that.
Dervo is going to swing at Kalli.
Eh.
And Kalli goes down.
Uh-oh. My eyes immediately went to Cam.
And we're back at the next round. That would be Winnie.
God damn it.
What we have here is an ethical dilemma. Let's help. Sorry, that's my.
BB, you okay?
I'm still standing. I need that halfling to stop trying to jump at you.
Dervo, you said he's barely hanging on?
Dervo's looking rough. Like, Kalli stabbed him and he stabbed Kalli. And Kalli just took the worst of it. Like, she fell off his sword and he's staggering back from where Kalli stabbed him.
Oh. I'm gonna deny I ever did this. I'm gonna send a box at Dervo and cast Catapult at him.
Okay.
He has to make a dex save.
Bartleby cocks you a curious look.
Shut up!
Dervo rolled a 19 as he was staggering
He's still
around.
gonna take damage.
He's still going to take damage.
So 17. So half of that.
Oh God. Yeah, no, he had 1 hit point left.
Ah! Die!
So that everyone is the definition of overkill. So Dervo is down.
He exploded into gore when he got hit by the catapult.
All right, Winnie. Anything else?
Yeah, cock-a-doodle-doo from the guy that's still bothering Amarak.
Okay.
$13
Makes-
fire damage.
Makes a save.
So he takes half of that.
Nice.
Math.
My out.
There, see, I helped my sister.
Okay. All right.
I got revenge.
I'm going to let her die, but I avenged her.
I can't help her.
I avenged her.
I'm too far away.
It's okay, I got this, guys.
All right. Noelia.
How far away is Kalli?
Kalli is about 25 feet away from you.
I'm going to run to Calli's side, and I am going to give her a healing potion.
Very good. She takes... you want to roll how much points that is? You want me to do it?
You can do that.
Oh, that's not bad, John. She gets 7 hit points back. And as she's laying there, she looks up at you, and her eyes kind of flutter open, and she smiles. Thanks.
And that's a bonus action, correct?
Yep.
Healing potion. Then I'm going to fire Eldritch Blast at Nilla. For having a name that's entirely too close to mine.
And then I'm going to fire an Eldritch Blast into Kalli's face. Ah!
No. See, Noelia won her wisdom save again against Blue, so...
Very good.
We're okay. That's 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
And, well, that is a 1 for damage, so that is 6 damage.
Okay. She is still standing.
Imagine that.
It just says, still standing. All right. Bartleby.
So, Bartleby needs to move over Noelia now.
You have a veteran
So I'm
on
standing-
you. You have a veteran on
that
you.
little bitch. I guess I gotta fight him off first. The sword comes... Well, I guess it's spear right now. Comes around for that, gentleman. Oh.
Hey, Sam. What'd you roll, buddy?
What? Me?
Hey, Sammy, did you roll dice? What did you roll?
I rolled a 1.
All right. Winnie, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
It's okay. I mean, I hit you with thunder. It's only fair.
That's fair. I'll stop apologizing.
Natural 20.
Fantastic.
Look
So
at
you are,
Badass.
as he was swinging the spear, you realize that he basically knocks you off him. You will fall on the ground, taking 6 points of bludgeoning damage, though, as you land. It was either the bludgeoning damage from the fall or the full damage of the spear.
It's not good.
He's
It
balanced.
could have been bad.
He's
Yeah,
balanced.
nasty.
All right, Bartleby. So that was anything else?
No.
Okay.
That was plenty. I
Winnie
feel.
is on the ground and Winnie is prone.
Oh.
I hover over her whilst fighting this veteran.
I
doing
got
my
it.
Best to shield her with my
Got
ring.
it. All right, Corvid.
So I'm sure that other halfling is salivating right now.
Yes, that other
Right?
halfling is like sharpening her daggers, like I'm gonna cut this
Right,
bitch.
right.
I'm cutting
So,
this bitch.
No, you're not.
Corvid
I
says
will
in
fucking
Bartleby's
trouble you.
voice, Winifred, we need to pin this halfling down. And I cast Hold Person on her.
Oh, lovely, sir.
Yes.
What's my save?
That'd be Wisdom save of 14.
2, John.
Roll 1.
Is it a 2,
Roll
John?
1.
Did you roll a 1,
one.
John? What are you looking for back there?
You rolled a 1?
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking about.
Yay, we made it happen.
If you believe it, you can achieve it. You can make your dungeon master fumble. Yeah, so she's held.
All right, great. So, then for my bonus action, let's see. Is there an enemy within 20 to 40 feet of me?
Yes, you can get to the veteran that is on Bartleby. 40 feet, you could get all the way back up to where you are.
I will get the one that is on Bartleby with my spiritual weapon.
Got it?
Waha!
Nice.
12 plus a 15. I don't think I...
He's no.
Unless it was on the opposite side of Bartleby, in which it would be flanking and I'd get advantage.
No, it wouldn't be able to get there because it was on the other side of Bartleby, so it was outside of your range. Next turn,
All
you
right,
could
well,
you could maneuver technically. So
I got her held, so
I'm
that's,
prone, Sammy. I'm not down.
That's it for me.
All right.
Or I'm sorry, Polly.
Polly, they're all interchangeable,
Well, yeah, you can
apparently.
blame
I read Polly sending Sammy dice, so I said Sammy.
Amarak.
All right. You know what? He's gonna semi-ignore the guy in front of him to quickly spin around, drop it to your knee to shoot a guiding bolt at the veteran on Bartleby right now.
Okay.
Oh, that was much better than I thought. Okay.
Oh, thank goodness. Whew.
God, that would have been big. That would have been great.
That's 20. That's a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Oh.
Oh, and this is up first level, just so you know.
Okay.
Where's my...
Guiding bolt is a cursed spell. You either hit or you miss terribly.
That is 15 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And whoever hits him again next has advantage. And then my bonus action, I'm going to use my spiritual weapon behind me to just slam into the guy that's been attacking me forever.
Got it.
Ooh, I'm rolling this dice from now on. Where did that go? That is a plus.
It gives you a 1.
As well. That is a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay. That's 7 plus 4, so that is 11 points of damage.
All
So
right.
that-
He is still up, also not looking good. So you've got 2 veterans left that are both looking... One's about halfway down, and you've got one that is... Looks like he is not taking much damage at all. So... All right.
And then the halfling, right?
And then the halfling, but she's held. So...
Which is why I didn't choose her with the guy.
All right. This veteran that's on you that's not looking good. Swinging his sword at you, Amarak.
Yep.
And hits you one time for 12 points of slashing damage.
Got it.
Kalli stands up and kisses Noelia on the cheek and runs over and tackles and basically grapples Nella and basically like smothers her. And
I already did that.
she didn't know. She's just like, ah, no, my sister's down on the ground, ah, and she
Made her an easy target.
she
I guess.
just sumoed her.
You did.
All right, so the veteran that is moving closer to Corvid, there's one on you. Missing twice, and the one on Bartleby. Bartleby. Hits you twice.
No! Soft little bitch damage, John.
16 points
Don't
total.
And Bartleby drops.
Damn it!
Dervo is dead.
I stabbed
Nella.
Corbin for this game.
Hold person, Corbett, I can try to get out of that.
At the end of each of her turns, she may make a wisdom saving throw.
She is no longer held, but she is being sumo pressed by Kalli.
So she is held.
Which he is
Held, but
now
not held.
literally held, though.
Physically.
And Kalli is able to kind of keep her restrained and down. Top of the round. We're almost done. Or do you guys, let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys want to take a quick break? I know we've been running a little bit long here. Do you want to take a quick break, use the restroom, and grab a beverage, and then we can finish off this combat?
I like to say yes because I have 2 antsy dogs that need to go outside.
Very good, guys. Well, hey, folks, stick around. We're just going to take a quick break. Let the dogs go to the bathroom. Humans are going to use the bathroom, too. We're going to refill some drinks. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Guys, don't go anywhere.
And I shout out to Polly because that is hilarious. I'm only stunned for her next turn because of a kiss to the cheek.
All right, guys. We'll be back shortly. Hey, everybody. We're back. All right. Welcome back, everybody. I still see... Oh, hold on. I do this. Everyone's unmuted. And look at... We're getting better with every stream. Everyone remembers to unmute. Things are going great. All right. Here we are, guys. We are back at the top of the round. However, before, Winnie, you go, from behind Bellalor's counter... you see the young dwarf. I'm sorry, not dwarf. She's not a dwarf. God, I'm racist. No. You see the young goblin. You see the young goblin. Bellalor's daughter jumps out, and she yells out, "Bartleby!" And she runs over, and she pours a healing potion down Bartleby's mouth. This is what happens when you save. This is what happens when you save people sometimes. Bartleby, you will get 15 points of healing potion as she drops a greater healing potion down your throat.
Nice.
I am operational.
Oh, yet prone. Still prone, and she's just like... and hold on, guys. I was gonna try to. I had this in my head that I wanted to be ready for this, and I am a horrible dungeon master because I was not ready for it. But she looks at you, Bartleby, in the eyes, and says her catchphrase. Bravery against danger. And she ninja rolls out of the way and dives back behind the counter.
That's badass.
We're protecting her from now on. Forever.
For sure. That's my favorite goblin forever.
All right.
Respect.
So, top of the round. Winnie, you are prone on the ground, dusting yourself off a little bit. But
stand up, please. And
we basically, so just as a reminder, we have Nella, the other halfling bitch that no one likes. She is... sumoed under Kalli. Kalli's just maybe bigger. We've got 2 veterans left. Sprocket and Dervo are both down, and 2 of the veterans are down. But 2 of them still seem to be fighting.
So there's still one on Amarak, right?
Yes, there is still one on Amarak.
Alright, come on, little chicken. Oh! I rolled max damage. 16 points of fire damage.
Making the save. He makes his save, yet still dies. Yet still dies. Yet still dies. Because.
Okay, and it's gonna do that, and it's gonna turn around and like mechanically wink at Amarak, and then start heading its 15 feet in my direction.
Yes, it's like I gotta go. Gotta go pick up Winnie now.
And so there's still one on that was been attacking Bartleby?
There's one on Bartleby and one on Corvid.
Okay. Alright.
The one on Bartleby you have advantage on because it has got it.
Am I in melee with him or no?
Technically, no. You fell down the other way. You're gonna have to get up and kind of move around.
So I'm like
or you can
make a ranged attack.
Yes, you can make a ranged attack.
Yeah, I aim my crossbow at his... I guess I'm short, so up into his chestal region. And I have advantage?
Lower stomach area?
Lower stomach, I don't know. I'm really short. I'm like 3 feet tall.
Groinal area? His no-no square.
I'm gonna use my lucky.
You have advantage, remember?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You never want to give someone advantage on your no-no square.
So that's a 19 with my
why do you have advantage?
Guiding bolt.
Oh, guiding bolt, that's right. Thank you. That was why.
Yep.
19.
19 hits.
Hey.
Very awesome.
Oh, hey, another 8. My D8's like me tonight.
Nice.
All right.
So that's 8 plus 5. 12.
8 and 8 plus 5 is, for those of you at home, 13.
13, sorry. I got excited.
Damage! Damage!
Really, that's an 8.
Damage!
Die!
All right. right. And then we have Noelia.
Yeah. Who's closest to me?
The veteran that is on Bartleby. Or technically, you could run up with Kalli and deal with Nella, who's down on the ground. Up to you. Technically,
no,
Nella and Kalli are closer, but then the closest standing enemy is the one-armed Bartleby.
But Nella's down.
Yes, Nella is down and being restrained.
Oh, just restrained? I'm going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at her. Then.
Fair enough.
She needs to be down.
Got it.
That's an 18 to hit.
An 18 hits.
Thank goodness for +7.
Hold on. She's technically prone and on the ground, meaning that you're at disadvantage for the ranged attack.
Don't roll a nat 1, or Kalli's gonna get her.
That one is a 16 plus 7, so...
Boat also hits.
Yeah.
Nice.
And a 9 for damage.
And a 9 for damage, and Nella is down.
Yes.
There we go.
And you kind of skipped it off the pavement right up into her. It was awesome. Calli's like, whoa,
With
shit.
some flair.
Thanks for holding her.
Kalli like...
She got singed eyebrows.
All right. Bartleby.
I need to rising pierce into this gentleman's chest, my sir.
Okay.
Oh, dear God. I rolled another one.
Oh, Bartleby. Those
Did you
guys.
just stab Winnie on accident?
Oh.
I really hope not.
Roll your damage, sir.
Yep, he stabbed me.
I don't like it. Shit, that's more. Fucking 5, 6, 7, 8 damage, sir.
All right. So, Winnie, as Bartleby was standing up and he pulls back his spear like this to thrust into his thing, you got the butt of the spear right in the forehead. Oh! Fuck! And you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage on your forehead.
What the hell, Bartleby?
How
Why
does
you
it
keep
feel,
hitting
Winifred?
me?
That's
think
exactly
Bart
how
might-
it felt, Winifred.
I think Bart might still be high.
All right. Corvid.
Wow, Sammy.
So there's just these two clowns left, right?
Yes, these two clowns.
All right. I will take the
They're
dodge
ash.
action
They're
and
ash
say-
hounds, sir. The two ash
All right.
hounds.
These two ash holes.
Ass
Yeah, they're
Oh.
asshole.
The ash clowns. Oh. I feel like.
So I say to the one across from me, "Your friends lay dying. Do you yield?" And I'll take the dodge action and hold my bonus action with my spiritual weapon in case he decides to not yield.
Okay. Very good. Amarak.
All right.
The guy on you is down, so you're gonna. So the closest one to you is the guy that Corvid was just talking to.
And you know what? I will forego an action to kind of look around. Where did Cormac sneak off to in all of this?
Who?
Isn't it Cormac? Cormac, whatever his
Wasn't
name
that the corpse we found first, way back
No,
when?
there was no the one that that was making the deal with them. I thought it was Cormac.
Ireland.
No.
Ireland was making the deal with them.
Yeah.
I thought he had a last name. My bad. All right.
Ireland
Yeah, yeah.
Ireland is the one that owns the salvage yard where the big Warforged Colossus is.
Okay. All right. Excellent. All right.
And
but yeah,
you-
I was kind of looking around for him. Yeah.
Okay, her, but it's
Her,
okay.
sorry.
You live your life, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she is standing behind the counter with her arms crossed, just watching. Like,
Okay.
she hasn't ducked at all. Like, everyone else has got it ducked and is getting out of the way. She is just watching patiently.
All right, and then he'll just kind of glance over then at the one next to Corvid and see how it's going to react to what Corvid just did. Instead
Okay.
of taking an attack. Give a chance to surrender.
Okay, very good. And you guys watch as that veteran looks back at Irulan, and then looks back at you, Corvid, and goes to swing. So you may take your held action because he is attacking you.
I was using my regular action to dodge, and my bonus action was being held so I could.
Oh, got it. Oh, well, you can't hold a bonus action.
Well, why the hell not?
Because you can only hold an action, but...
well, then I guess I'm dodging.
Got it. All right, so he's swinging at you twice, sir.
At disadvantage both times.
And he misses both times.
Yeah, hot dodge action.
And then the one on Bartleby. Bartleby, you didn't stand up, did you?
I didn't. I was trying to stand up as I stabbed him. So, however that worked out for you, DM.
Well, no, because now again, normally you would have been able to finish your movement, so you could have stood up. Did you stand up?
I was definitely making an attempt to. Yes, I imagined that butt into fucking Winifred's head was I was looking for a fucking purchase.
I don't think he was actually standing up. I think he got distracted by punching Winnie in the face, but I'm going to let him stand up right now.
I didn't. I said I was going to rise into that guy's chest. I said it. We record this game, Johnny.
All right. And he misses you twice, sir.
I'm glad he did.
Thank goodness.
All right. We are back at the top of the order. Winnie.
Can my chicken get over to me and Bartleby?
Yes, it will be able to get over on this turn.
Okay, so it's gonna close the gap.
Uh-huh.
And turn its little beak to the veteran that's hurting Bartleby.
There is no way that you're going to be able to flame, though, without hitting
never
Bartleby.
mind. Nope, it's just gonna stand there.
Okay.
And wait.
Got it.
This is what we call character growth.
Hey, I got revenge on my sister's person who downed her, so leave me alone.
All right.
I'm just gonna shoot the dude again. Yeah, why not?
Seems totally reasonable.
Okay. That's so 21.
21 hits.
With a crossbow. Okay. Ah, my D8 luck ran out. 8.
All right. Still up. And Noelia.
Well, let's see. What am I gonna? I'm gonna just Eldritch Blast.
Okay, the one
This is
closest
what
to
I'm
Bartleby.
good at the one on Bartleby.
Okay.
It's a 10 plus 7, so 17.
17 hits.
Nice.
Thank goodness for that. So it's 5 plus 5 is 10.
All right, and the one on Bartleby goes down.
Yay!
Ooh.
And Bartleby.
So there's just the one guy left, yeah?
Yes.
Boy, we fucking turned and put a crossbow to him, I hope.
Oh shit, I'm still dodging.
Oh! The most natural of 20s.
The most natural of 20s, is it? Roll that
It
beautiful
is indeed.
Roll that beautiful beam damage.
It had to happen
gets better.
eventually.
Because Sammy
Redemption.
misinterpreted his feat that he took. It's not just, it's any piercing weapon.
Oh.
And guess what my crossbow is, guys?
What?
That's
Oh,
piercing.
it's piercing. So 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 6 is 17 plus 2 is 19 points of damage.
All right. Yeah, you
Suck it, guy.
you literally dropped this guy down to half of what he had because he was at full health. So, nice.
Look how cool I am.
Yay!
Hover over Winifred for fighting cover.
Well, not half. Almost half. Close to half.
Hey, man. It was a good
A
shot.
third.
I was proud of
Let's
it.
call it a third.
Where'd the bolt catch him, John?
The bolt, not, it literally, because he was turned around, you see his body arch back. Ow! It's in my spine! It's in my spine.
I like that. I like that a lot.
And this guy's name is Bruce. Bruce.
Well, Bruce caught.
As in, he just got his spine bruised.
Oh God! See, I wasn't. Hold on. Wait.
I'm just
All right. There you go. That's a great one, sir.
Oh.
That was a great one.
Yeah.
All right, Corvid.
Oh shit, my turn. Here we go. Well, let's start off right away with the old spiritual weapon.
Okay.
17 plus the old 2, so 19 with that.
19 hits.
7 for that, and then I'm going to take a swing with my mace since he's up. No, I'm not. I'm gonna roll a 4.
That will in fact miss.
A 5. I'll roll a 5.
Will still
Definitely
miss.
Not gonna hit with that.
Okay, and Amarak.
All right, Amarak is just going to wander up to. How far away is the one with Corvid?
Maybe you're 10 feet away.
Okay, he's going to walk up and place his hand on the back of the guy's neck and just say, "You should have surrendered," and cast inflict wounds.
Nice.
First level.
He's gonna inflict some pretty serious wounds.
Ouch.
Hopefully. That is. Oh, damn. Okay. That would be 20 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. And as he was already like, "Ow, my back! Ow, my neck! Ow!" Poor Bruce.
My neck, my back.
My back, my neck.
Hey.
And then, bonus action, I'll bring my spiritual weapon over into the crowd and give him a nice little beat.
And what for, sir?
Good show.
Okay. Nope.
Okay.
That was a 2 again.
Man, our
Nine
spiritual
natural
weapon.
2s, man.
And Bruce's turn. Bruce, a low, it's going to try to swing at Corvid. High, it's going to turn around and try to hit Amarak. That's a low. Corvid. Corvid, it hits you one time, sir. One time. For a whopping 4 points of slashing damage.
I'm offended.
All right, Winnie.
Oh, it's my turn.
My own blood.
No one makes me bleed my own blood.
How far away is that guy from me?
You're about 25 feet.
No, please
Hey,
don't.
that's my movement.
No, please don't.
Is he like in between me and Corvid?
Oh, God, please
So,
don't.
in the order of you looking at them, you see Amarak, Bruce, Corvid.
And a bunch of spiritual weapons.
And 2 spiritual weapons on either other side of him.
What's yours look like, Amarak? Mine's a scythe.
Mine is just, it's a bear
I'm
claw,
gonna
but not the
get up.
donut.
Up to him.
I wanted it to be the donut.
Yes.
I mean,
he's
it's
attacking
sparkly,
with
just like
farm,
glazed.
a farm tool and a donut.
I guess I'll stand next to Amarak and I'll pull out my dagger and try to stab the guy like in the leg.
Got it?
Let's see.
We're just like sitting around just beating him.
Well,
here.
he won't surrender.
Come here, Bruce.
We offered him the white flag,
Stupid
man.
We did.
Oh, that got squirrely. 17 to hit Bruce.
17 hits Bruce.
Ah, take dagger. 9. Stab.
I poke you.
I poke you with speak.
And Bruce now is like, my ass cheek! Ow! My back, my neck, my ass!
Poor Bruce
Here's
just
his
can't
tongue.
catch a break.
Poor Bruce.
I just have my cannon just stand there with Bartleby.
Go breathe fire on Bruce. I bet you won't.
He can't make it.
Damn it. It's a 15
It only has
foot.
15 feet.
Not like that's what stopped
Yeah, it's like, Noelia.
Come join the fist fight over here.
Hey, we're all pummeling Bruce. Everybody come on over.
Step through the spiritual weapon for a second.
Poor Bruce.
No,
is like,
I can't get into a fist fight because her strength is -1. So a 1d1 plus your strength would just do 0 damage.
Yeah.
It actually heals him.
So she's just going to stick with her good old Eldritch Blast right from where she is. Have it sail, hopefully between everyone.
So many spells
for
to choose
18.
from. 18 hits.
I can only choose one.
That's 8 plus 5 is 13.
And Bruce goes,
all over us.
my ear! And Bruce, and falls down, crumpling between just the fucking pummeling he's been taking. And guys, we are out of combat.
Corbin feels bad for Bruce and casts Spare the Dying on him.
No!
Bartleby starts gathering up all the gear from the fallen folks.
Yes, definitely.
Oh,
definitely,
yeah.
Definitely strip naked to the survivors.
Mage handing into all their pockets.
It's like, yes, you guys
I
are.
can cast 2 around, by the way, 2 Spare the Dying. So if any of them are alive, we're going to keep them alive because I'd rather have them wake up naked than be dead.
Everyone else has died.
Ha!
Yeah, Bruce is the only one that you. I wish we could have saved Michael, but R.I.P. Michael.
I'm sorry.
What about the other halfling? Isn't she still
Stayed in
kind of
school.
up?
No, here's the deal: 2 rounds of it, guys. 2 rounds of combat since Nala went down, so she died. She died.
No.
She wasn't allowed to live anyway, bud.
You hate
Her name was too close to mine. It was confusing.
You guys see?
It's true.
Hold on, just so you guys all see. That was the combat.
What a combat we
That
had.
was the combat.
That's great.
Oh yeah, no. See, this is what happened. See,
Glorious.
so they were down here, and you guys were up here, and then these were coming down this way, and this was coming over this way, and these were the ash hounds. The ash hounds came this way and then split. Yeah.
In my mind, it was the opposite way.
Yep.
Well, the door to the salvage market is to the north. Sorry, that's just as a reminder, guys. I sent you a map of salvation, so
I have it here.
yes.
But, I mean, who says that north is up? That's
Well,
just a Western way of thinking.
Everyone on the planet says that north
I'd
is
love
up.
to back your play here, bud.
What?
Have you seen
Guys, I want-
Australian maps?
Keep in mind, guys, that east is west of south, okay? That's all you need to
East
know.
is in fact west of south, but north is always up. It's a thing.
2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 rights
Make a left.
make a left.
Yes, 3 rights in fact make a left. All right, guys. So yes, you're able to start salvaging. Is anyone going to worry about the Oracle of War that's just sitting
Yes,
over on this?
I run over to
Yeah.
the stupid box.
Okay.
That's where I'm piling our gear bags. It's right up next to the Oracle.
Uh,
We're gonna sell it all.
All right.
I put her
Good
on
price.
top as I help continue loot.
Yes, you guys can loot. I will get you a list of all your
Wait,
looted
what? Are you
items.
picking me up?
I'm putting you on top of the box.
No, hey!
Ah! Pull me down! Pull me down, bird person!
Your fingers aren't nearly mechanical enough.
I just see. I almost want to imagine Winnie like freezing, like the cat that's just like what's happening?
If I had ears, they would be flat.
Well, Winnie, as you get lifted up onto the Oracle of
I meant like
War,
cat ears.
and you're sitting on
know
top
what
of
you
it, and yes, you see this woman, Ireland,
Hi.
and she looks at you and goes, "Well, as I hadn't completed my negotiations with the Grey Dogs, perhaps we can continue this."
It's
is
not
your-
for sale.
Yeah, we don't want to sell it, but you can have all their junk.
Oh,
Hold on, I want to go through Sprocket's bag first.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, and Sprocket, does he have any good parts?
He has an arm blade. That's about it.
I take it. Barley, rip
not-
it off his body.
I don't.
Here,
Tools,
I throw him
Winifred.
my tools. You know how to do it?
Winifred, we are alive, I say in Bartleby's voice.
He's not alive anymore.
Ireland goes, "Are you sure I can make it worth your while?"
Yeah, no, I think we're gonna keep this. So thank you.
What are we looking at here, Chief?
She looks over at you, Corvid, and says, 10,000 seems fair.
Winifred, we would not have to go back to the museum.
We can't give this up. This thing is cool. Come on, Amarak. You agree with me, right?
It's not for sale.
Thank you.
It's not for sale.
Ha!
Oh, it wasn't Noelle, I don't think.
Are her eyes blue again?
Oh, yes.
I heard the voice.
Are you blue?
Blue David. Sorry.
Well, very well. Fly away, little birds. Summer is over, and it's time for you to move on.
And now Corvid looks
to
really
grab-
sad because Kenku can't fly, and it's the one thing every Kenku wants to do.
Oh, a wish for wings that work. Oh, that's so
Oh,
I
sad.
can build you
Just
some.
feathery arms, that's all they are.
I have the perfect thing I'm gonna make Corvid.
I hope it's a jetpack.
No, it's boots of flying.
As you guys are walking by, Drev Shaldor, who you guys also met during your first couple of adventures, Drev looks over at you all and says, "Are you sure we can't make a deal? Or at least we could protect it for you while you figure out what you do with it. I have a nice little place I found in the Mournland that I might be willing to part with in trade."
I want to look at him and see if he's lying to us that he would be willing to watch it.
Roll insight, sir.
17.
Oddly enough, he's actually, you don't get it that he's lying to you. He's like, he'd be willing to, but Bellalore coughs over and goes,
Yeah, let's let her watch it. Should we trust her?
You like
Our daughter is
lozenges?
a very kind goblin.
Yes.
We should give them whatever rights to buy if we do intend to sell.
We don't intend to sell.
Yeah,
Rent to own. Rent
what
to
Blue Eyes
own.
over there says.
rent to own.
We're going to have a long discussion.
Rent to own.
Discussion about this.
So I go up to Bartleby and I do the thing. And then I whisper in his ear hole, if you say a word about me killing Dorvo, I will deny it. So you keep your mouth shut.
I don't know what you're talking about, Winifred.
Belongs in the museum.
As you guys are walking over to Bellalore's tent, Kalli comes over, and yeah, she's looking pretty rough. She's got some, just kind of trying to get her bag back on, and
I'll
We
cast
all,
a.
sister.
I'll cast a. By the way, who's really hurt? I got some healing spells I can
I
cast.
have
on some
15
people.
hit points, sir.
I have 14.
Here, honestly, I
Because
could.
Bartleby hit me twice.
That's-
If
I
we-
was barely touched.
I know Noelia jumping into the middle of him was oddly enough the right play of that.
It's bold. It's bold.
It's a bold move. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how that works out.
We got
What?
10
I'm the
minutes to
squishy
spare.
caster? Okay, I'll be right in the middle of it all.
Gather round in a circle. I can heal your wounds. And I'll start casting prayer healing while we're doing this negotiation, as long as everybody
Love
stays
it.
close to
Okay.
me. Oh wow! For 19 health
Oh.
for everybody.
I'll
Beautiful.
take it.
Love that.
Nice.
I almost maxed out on that. 7, 8, and then the 4 for the second level
Oh, that
spell.
feels all the way better. Thank you, Corbin.
Did Kalli get that too?
Yes, Kalli was standing next to you.
Everybody got it.
So
Just
Very
making
Kalli-
sure.
Callie is better.
Did
Like
Bruce get that too?
no, Bruce.
Well, I
is,
spared the dying.
he
but
spared the dying.
probably
He's just
laying there
unconscious. Yes, he's the last.
and naked.
Last
He'll wake
of,
up in the night. in 8
last
hours.
of the ash hounds. Last
Yeah,
of the
did we
ash
find
hounds.
anything
Are you
good
sure
on
we
them?
should leave him alive? What if we just left like a mortal enemy?
Hmm.
Meh. What possible consequences or repercussions could there be for letting him live?
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
the attitude.
So, like I said, I'll tell you all the cool gear that you got. I have to dig through a little
Okay.
bit there.
That's fair.
And Sprocket's arm.
And Sprocket's arm. And, well, again, guys, so you got to finish up Salvation before you can get to Fantasy Costco. I'm just throwing it out there. Yeah. A shout out to our friends over at Adventure Zone, who I love their Fantasy Costco, so I have always said Fantasy Costco. All rights reserved for you guys to say that. But definitely, yes, you guys will get to go on a shopping trip here soon. All right, guys. So as you guys are talking to Bellalore and you're kind of getting things settled out, you're all healed up. You do hear in the background, let's see if I still have this here. The lightning rail that you had heard before, pulling into the station. And I don't have that sound effect saved anymore. I'm sorry, guys, but the choo-choo, there's a train pulling into the station. And as you guys are talking, you hear screaming voices start to come from outside. A thundering voice booms over all of Salvation from the direction of the lightning rail station. People of Salvation, my name is Saul Dreadstroke. I have a simple proposition for you. Bring me the device known as the Oracle of War, and no one else needs to get hurt. Defy me, and you will all die. Every 10 minutes, one of my colleagues will execute someone from this outpost. If you have the Oracle, I suggest you step forward and let yourself be known.
All right. Well, this is why we left Bruce alive. You know. This naked guy right here who's almost bleeding. That it's his. Yeah.
You see looks of panic on everyone's faces. You all kind of sneak to the door of the salvage yard, which does give you a little bit of a corner view of the train station. Stepping onto the streets of Salvation, you see panicked workers fleeing from the lightning rail station. 6 figures stand on the platform. A half-orc wearing a leather duster, an ogre carrying a battering ram, a helmed warrior, a snarling gnoll, an iron cobra, and a ferocious orc wearing clawed gauntlets. Sprawled at their feet is the corpse of Sheriff, the only person who stood for any law in this outpost. With a nod from the half-orc, the 5 brutes fan out to search Salvation. And guys, that's where we're going to end our session tonight.
Oh, you jerk! Oh.
God damn it!
This guy sounds scary.
Oh, my goodness, guys. Yes, the battle over the Oracle of War only to... and just, I should also clarify, they had taken some socks and had put it into the microphone. As you pull it out, you still hear it saying, "Third protocol activated."
Shut up.
How long were we fucking down, like, after the battle? Like, what was the time period there?
At least 10 minutes, because it took me 10 minutes to cast the spell to heal everybody.
It was not, oddly enough, a short rest.
Sure fucking wasn't, John.
That it was
Wait,
not.
what happened to Sheriff's hat?
You see... oh, no, watch this. As you look out, Winnie, as you see the corpse of Sheriff, a wind picks up, and Sheriff's hat starts to tumble down the lightning rail. Guys, thank you so much for playing. I hope you had fun with this one. This was just getting you back into Salvation.
Sure.
And there are a lot of scary things happening right now inside of the town of Salvation. You wonder if maybe the third protocol has something to do with this. With that, guys, for the folks at home, or our viewers, if you want to vote for your MVP, have at it. Who did you enjoy watching tonight? It's not a competition, but they like to treat it like it is. So they always love hearing that you enjoyed watching them play. But for my players, we do an MVP vote every session, guys, and that is not necessarily the person who did the most. It's the person who made it so they enjoyed the game. So let's start with Amarak. Amarak, who is your MVP of the session?
Once again, it's got to be Noelia. Cam just going from the blue to Noelia, the Misty Step, everything.
I'm going to say this out loud. Sometimes I'll be looking at Cam and I'm like, is Cam having a good time? And then when she starts talking, I go, oh, never mind. That's fucking Blue. Blue doesn't have it. I was like, why is Cam angry at me? I don't understand what I did to fucking Cam. And I go, oh, wait, that's Blue. Never mind. Oh, Blue hates me. That's okay. Bartleby.
Gotta go to my girl Winnie, bud. I had so much fun playing the dynamic duo today.
Outstanding. Ryan.
Torn between Noelia and Winnie. The mounted combat on the Warforged is hilarious. I think that's the way I'm going to lean this week. I'll give my vote to
You
Winnie.
deserve it, babe. That was so
Outstanding.
We need to get the mounted combat.
I know, I do.
Cam.
I like to give my MVP to Michael.
R.I.P. Michael. R.I.P. buddy. One for you.
He needs to be put on the For the Fallen page, by the way.
Matt, for having, sometimes being the support is underappreciated, but I'm sure everyone loved having those 1d4s to their...
Sure did, man.
Helpful.
Nice, thank you.
Helpful. And finally, Allie.
Oh gosh, everyone was so good tonight. Yeah, I got my best buddy, man. That was fun. That was a blast. And we got the exact same roll in the same combat round to shoot that guy.
Hell yeah, fuck that little bitch.
Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. All right, well, Winnie, you are tonight's MVP. Congratulations. Guys, before we do get started, though, everyone take a point of inspiration, because I'm not giving you a short rest because your DM is mean and likes to stack these things up. But let's give you a point of inspiration. So that way...
Max for that, by the way?
Two. You may carry 2 points of inspiration, guys. And don't forget to use them. You might need them during our next session. When we rejoin our heroes, you will need to play a dangerous game of cat and mouse around the town of Salvation.
Bird, I don't like cats that much.
Exactly. Hey. But, guys, thank you so much for playing. For those of you watching, thank you so much for watching. We love having you around. Tell your friends. Have them if they have nothing better to do on Tuesday nights, and even if they do have something better to do on Tuesday nights, tell them to come on over and watch our Oracle of War game. As a reminder, guys, links below. If you want to go onto YouTube, catch up on any of the previous episodes. This episode will be up by Sunday of. This coming Sunday is when we upload our new episodes around 12 p.m. Pacific time, as long as Johnny remembers to schedule to do it. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for playing, guys, and we will see you all next week. Take care, everybody.